Am I sending it as hard as the Singletrack Sampler? You be the judge.
Yeah, guys!
I'm not.
Yeah!
Welcome to No Front Brakes, where I ride my mountain bike with a prosthetic arm. What do you think?
Good.
Day 3 of Trestle. We were riding a high after introducing Rain to the world of park on day 1, meeting up with our former Texan, now Coloradian friends, Kristen and Victor, and now we had some time to do some laps before meeting up with another old friend from Texas. Trestle was beginning to feel like I've always lived there, and that's the danger with being in a beautiful place doing what you love. You don't want it to end. We started out the day with a trail called Diane. Being up above the main lift, it had little to no brake bumps and was full of smooth tables to jump or roll. In most major bike parks, you can pay a little extra to spend time with an instructor, and that's who we bumped into here. It seems like a fairly economical option if you want to split off from your kid and have them learn at their own pace. Rainmaker. I knew the name of this trail. I saw Alex's video of him riding it last year.
Where are we going? Where's Rainmaker at? Let's go. These are big. Oh, I can hit these with speed. Yeah, this is fun. Yeah! Just trust it, just trust it!
I never thought in a million years I'd be able to hit a trail with features this consistently big. Well, at the top I couldn't really, but once I got into the flow I started clearing some of those jumps. Make no mistake, these jumps are big, but the progress at your own pace style of the trail just works. I was also reminded of something Alex has repeated: trust the builders. I tried to keep that at the front of my mind when I hit this on my 3rd day in Trestle. Even after 2 days in the park, I still had some pucker in me. The trails are built so you don't have to brake, but anything longer than half a second in the air still makes me feel like when the bottom drops out on a roller coaster ride. I even hit the knuckle in the same jump that he did.
Ah! That's Bucky. How's it going?
I only had a little bit of this section left, and I wasn't about to send it blind with a long day of riding left. Nevertheless, I was gaining confidence with all this speed. At 5 points, we decided to try out another black trail, not knowing it was black tech. It was chunky.
The baby? What baby?
I am a...
It was as chundry as a lot of Texas, but with some exposure we're not used to, and absolutely way steeper than the footage makes it look.
Good girl. Good job.
There were plenty of spots where I felt like my bike was riding me, and I just let it soak up the chunk while my gut was telling me to grab a handful of brake. Still, Rain gave it a go, and after hurting her hand on day 1 and pushing herself on day 2, she made it down. I even followed her for part of it, and I saw her make it off the ground a bit.
Good job. You done good. What's up?
Next was spicy chicken. Holy crap, this trail is fun. Probably the most buttery smooth trail in the park. Tabletops that get progressively larger, some cool wood features, and really fast traversing sections along the mountain. I like this trail so much that I almost don't want to tell you about it just so it stays as smooth next year. Oh, I told you I was meeting an old friend. Let's see if you can figure out who it is. Tasco gear, strong sock game, alabaster skin. Okay, it's my old buddy Trail Features. We've gotten ourselves into quite a bit of trouble putzing around the last few years, so naturally I was pumped to ride an actual bike park with him for the first time. Joseph has never really been into jumping to my knowledge, but it was a different experience to follow him when he wasn't weighed down with 30 plus pounds of camera gear. I think Joe's a secret ripper and I never knew it.
I'm gonna roll, you ready?
Yep.
Now that I knew I didn't have to hold back at all, it's time to go mock chicken. What the? I was going as fast as I could and he was still pulling away. Don't be fooled by his rich voiceover tone. Joseph is a beast.
Woohoo! That's bumpy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I've never seen a setup like that. Cool.
Oh, thanks. Whew.
If you twist his head right, it comes off too.
Yeah.
You do both your brakes with your left hand, or how does
Yep.
it work?
Yep, they're both over here.
Right on, man.
Slalom.
Now Joe and Rain were both hauling it. I wasn't touching my brakes at all and we were keeping a consistent pace.
Do it! Yo!
I'm so proud of both of them. Seriously, I loved riding with both of them, but it was taco time and time for Joe to head back to Denver. But my day wasn't over yet. I had a bone to pick with Rainmaker. Step 1, find some boys and get to chasing. They made it look so easy, throwing little whips in the air. I just wanted to get halfway across the big tables. The rest of these jumps I had no problem with. Here comes Rain, not far behind me. Alright, so it is our last day riding park. I'm not gonna say that it's our last run, but oh my god, look at these views. Rain is coming up here. We are gonna ride Rainmaker.
And she's ready. All right, let's do this. Enough talk.
I started pushing myself a little further, sucking the bike up under me to try to clean the jumps. And then this happened.
All right, enough being risky. That was a close call. Hi, oh, pancake, more pancake. Oh! It's been a long day riding. Woo!
I'm so happy with my little ripper. I decided to follow Rain, and I was surprised to see that she was moving fast enough that with a little pumping I could clear some of the jumps.
Woo! Good girl. Oh, yeah. Next one. Knuckled it. Last jump line here.
I definitely didn't clean most of these in the previous runs. I can only attribute it to 3 days riding park and tons of stoke.
Cleared both of those. Holy. How about this one? Oh, yeah. Yes! Rain. I'll follow you.
You've seen this hip jump before. My POV versus third person from 2 weeks ago.
Get it.
I really went for it this time.
You're beat?
I don't have arm pump.
I know you don't have arm
You know
pump.
what, my hand has
Watch the first video from
It
this trip to
doesn't?
see why I deserved that.
That's awesome.
One last stretch down the Blue Trail, and this trip is in the books.
Oh wow, what an amazing 3 days. You did awesome. It was a long day. Oh, we look defeated. Going up.
Or is it? We took the last day off and went on the best hike up the Jim Creek Trail right across from the Winter Park Resort entrance. This hike was a little tough for me, but my God, the scenery. It ends up with this beautiful waterfall. Even without bikes, this may have been the best day of the trip.
I'm taking a video.
Are you?
Freeze!
Alright, that brings us to the close of the Winter Park videos. I have a couple other things mixed into my fall race season, but the next video is going to be the Lone Star Enduro at Flat Creek Crossing Ranch. This is the 3rd year that I've done this race, and I've gotten a lot better, so be on the lookout for that video next. Make sure that you smash that thumbs up and click the bell for notifications so you can see when that drops. Check out my Teespring store. I've got a couple designs up there. I've got t-shirts, sweatshirts, women's tanks. So hop on over and buy something if you like what you see. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that one, and until next time everybody, stay shreddy.